The following is a presentation of the HAN Network, the leader for local news, sports, and more in southwestern Connecticut.
A windy spring afternoon from Governor's Park in Ridgefield. This is the HAN Network's coverage of FCIAC baseball. The Ridgefield Tigers hosting the new Canaan Rams in a battle featuring the number 2 and 3 teams in the conference. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Frank Granito standing alongside Kevin Coleman. And Kevin, we got a little extra interest in this one today. The rivalry lives on behind the scenes, but this is a huge game with conference playoff implications written all over it.
It does. This is a big game for both teams. You look at the Ridgefield Tigers coming into this. The advantage for them is that they get a home game today where they feel comfortable playing at a park where they know the ins and outs of. But for New Canaan, they come in now with a little bit of swagger, a little bit of confidence right now, sitting in that number 2 spot, while Ridgefield is in a 3-way tie for 3rd place with Staples and Wilton.
If the Tigers were to win today, Staples would pole vault into 2nd place. They hold the tiebreaker over the 4 schools that would be in sitting at 10 and 4. Should the Rams win, they'll move to 12 and 3, just a game back of West Hill, whom they will play on Wednesday with a chance to potentially lock up the number 1 seed. Let's quickly get through the starting lineups. It'll be the visiting Rams batting first, and for today's starting lineup, brought to you by Walter Stewart's, we go over to Kevin Coleman.
Thank you, Frank. Batting first and catching is Griffin Armone. Batting second, welcoming back the first baseman, number 2, Robbie Jones. Batting third, the shortstop, Nate Bozzella. In the cleanup spot, in the hot corner, the 3rd baseman, Matt Berger. Batting 5th, the pitcher, Mike Pelly. Batting 6th, the 2nd baseman, Thomas Diamond. Batting 2nd, the right fielder, Kyle DeMeo. Batting 8th, the left fielder, Luca Tamburo. And batting 9th, in center field, is Frankie Rampant.
Of course, Rampant, a freshman. They've got Robbie Jones back, who missed a good chunk of the season at the start of the year. In the field for the Tigers, the outfield from right to left.
It's the wind.
It is
the wind that'll get you.
Will be Dan Ignatowicz, John Thrasher in center, Tony Macchia in left, Matt Stamatis at third, Matt Collin and Colin Motil in the middle, Pete Columba at first, Ben Cohen behind the plate, and getting ready to throw his first pitch of the afternoon is Alex Price, as he is set and deals to Arnone. And it is a ball outside as we are underway from Governor's Park. Price having a superb senior season for the Tigers, Kevin. He and Colin Lowe have been tremendous on the bump all year long.
Yeah, the southpaw, you see that ball go low in the dirt, 2-0. Alex Price has just been stellar. I mean, the lefty, he's got a great fastball. He's got that good velocity on him, but he also works around the breaking ball, too, that you'll see a lot during at-bats.
As the count now 3-0 to the junior Arnone. He'll do the catching today. As Kevin mentioned, Arnone, of course, just a couple weeks ago had the walk-off winner in that amazing comeback the Rams had against the former champion Darien Blue Wave. As the 3-0 misses down low, so 4 pitches, 4 balls, and Arnone on with a walk.
Pretty uncharacteristic start here for Alex Price, a 4-pitch walk to lead off the game. Good patience, though, from Griffin Armone. That's a good way to get on. He's a good leadoff hitter. That's what you do. You work the pitch, make the pitcher throw. He works himself a walk.
And that brings up the future Connecticut Husky and the captain for the Rams, Robbie Jones. There's another one in the dirt. Good job by Cohen to stop that one, and he's going to head out to the mound. Have a word with his pitcher. Just try to regather him here.
That's 5 straight balls. He's got to take a deep breath here, recollect himself, stay composed on the mound. And you have to think maybe a little bit he realizes how big of a game this is for the Ridgefield Tigers.
Arnone with good speed off first. We saw him in the fall as a football player for the Rams. He did some punt return work as they moved to the bag. And Arnone back in time. Has to be careful, of course, with the lefty on the mound. A good read there.
Alex Price has a great pickoff there as a lefty.
as he fires one in there for a strike, and the count now 1-1.
Nice comeback pitch there by Alex Price.
Have to figure Jones was taken all the way there until Price found the zone. As the 1-1 to Jones. A
Nice
breaking
pitch.
ball in there, and the count now 1-2. We mentioned the wind reaching upwards of 30 miles per hour this afternoon. It is blowing out towards center, maybe even to left center, so we could see some fireworks depending on pitches. There's another move to the bag, and Arnone back with plenty of time.
Well, it's a 3 from right center. It's a good shot, 330 to that scoreboard out in right center field.
As here is the 1-2. Called strike 3 at the knees. Jones down looking, and there is one away.
Great job there by Alex Price, coming back after giving up that leadoff walk. Goes down 1-0. Then he fights back and gets Robbie Jones, the captain, looking. Nice pitch.
And that will bring up the shortstop, Bozzella, with a man on and one away. Price to the dish. Missed inside. Let's count 1-0.
Little off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate. Just missed the black. Nice set outside.
They go back over the bag at first, keeping an eye on Arnone. First righty batter in the lineup for the Rams. The two leadoff men came in from the left side against the southpaw pitcher. As this one cut on by Bozzella, fouled back, and the count 1-1.
Zell a little out in front there. Alex Price fooled him on the off-speed pitch. You hear that wind. It's going to play a factor for these outfielders. If any fly ball goes out there, you have to do a nice job of tracking it.
And we saw during batting practice, Kev, as Arnone is off, he'll be in standing up. No throw coming from Cohen. So the count 2-1 now. A runner on second, only one away. We saw during batting practice, though, a couple of pop-ups that usually are routine started to carry. A couple of them even left the building. As here is the 2-1 pitch, cut on by Bozzella, foul to the right side.
You see these at Governor's Park here, they've added some new additions, and I mean, the park itself is beautiful. They've done such a great job. But you see, they've put up new lining, new walls up here for netting to keep balls from going into the parking lot. But that one cleared the netting.
There's the 2-2, bounced in there. Cohen keeps it out in front, and now the count has run full to Bozzella. As Price still trying to find his groove early on in this one.
Again, another nice stop behind the plate by Cohen. You know, it was a smart decision for him not to throw down to second, let Arnone get that stolen base. He's done a nice job not letting anything go by him.
Steps off the mound, and he'll reset. Arnone walked to start the game on 4 pitches. Price bounced back with the strikeout of Jones. And now Bozzella with the count full, looking to do some more damage. As that one misses down low. Second walk of the game, and there are runners on first and second.
Yeah, great job there by Bozzella, working the count to 3-2, staying patient, letting that ball come all the way in. Just missed the black. Good eye. And you got runners on first and second with only one out.
That brings up the other captain for the Rams, Matt Berger. Playing third base this afternoon. He's got a lot of pop in the bat. Certainly capable of taking one deep should he connect. Has a breaking ball in for a strike, and the count 0-1.
You see that breaking ball dropping the outside part of the plate by Alex Price. And that's a pitch, especially to Berger. You can't leave hanging over the plate.
As a fastball grounded over to first, Colombo will tag the bag. Doesn't have a play anywhere else, so you've got 2 outs after the ground out. And the pitcher, Mike Pelly, coming up with runners on second and third.
That's a nice job by Berger there, taking that pitch in the outside part of the plate, trying to drive it out to right field. He at least gets the runners now in a scoring position, second and third. And yet Mike Pelly up, who the pitcher himself has got a good swing.
First pitch to Pelly. Off speed in there for a strike, and a count 0-1. Nice. 2 walks in the inning. Trying to avoid a jam is another breaking pitch, this time in there at the chest.
2 straight breaking ball pitches there from Alex Price. Now he has the luxury of maybe going fastball, maybe throwing something out of the strike zone here to try and get him to chase.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Cut on and miss, strike 3 as Price gets out of trouble. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 left on Ridgefield's top of the order coming up after this.
Part of banking well is doing good. That's why, with the support of local community partners, Bankwell has launched the Bankwell Pet Adoption Project to boost awareness about the hundreds of animals in local shelters that need a home. And when you donate to the cause using the Bankwell self-service coin machines, we'll match your donation. For details, visit mybankwell.com/pleaseadoptme. Bank smart, bank local, bank well.
On time, done right, safe and reliable. MrHandymanCT.com.
Let our satisfied customers tell it.
I have called Mr. Handyman for every reason, every occasion, every broken item, every leak. They have bailed me out on many occasions, and I would recommend them to anyone.
For any project, large or small.
MrHandymanCT.com.
Back at Governor's Park on the HAN Network for the Ridgefield batting order. We'll go over to Kevin Coleman. The batting order brought to you by Ridgefield Medical Family Associates.
Thank you, Frank. Batting first and playing left field for the Tigers is Tony Macchia. Batting second, the second baseman, Colin Model. Batting third, in the hot corner, third baseman, Matt Stamatis. In the cleanup spot, the designated hitter, Quinn McDonald. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Dan Ignatowicz. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Pete Columba. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Matt Collin. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 22, John Thrasher. And batting ninth, the catcher, Ben Cohen.
And on the mound for the Rams, it will be Mike Pelly in the field. It'll be Arnone catching, Jones at first, Diamond at second, Bozzella short, Berger third, Tamburo, Rampin, DeMeo make up the outfield from left to right, as Arnone and Pelly have one final conversation. And 2 are ready to go.
We saw Alex Price have a little bit of a shaky start there in that first half, the first inning. Question is, can Mike Pelly come out and be dominant here in his first time against these Ridgefield Tigers?
As the left fielder Maki is standing in, and the first pitch from Pelly is a called strike, 0-1 the count.
Nice pitch there from Pelly. He's got that slow delivery. He's got nice velocity, though, on that fastball.
Lefty-righty matchup here, as this one is poked out to left center field. It's into the gap, and it's going to get down in front of the wall. Macchia heading for second, taking the turn towards third, but he will pull up as Tamburo fires this one into the cut. It is a leadoff double. And the Tigers have got a runner in scoring position just like that.
What a great poke out to left field. Good piece of hitting. Takes that pitch, drives it out to left center field where nobody was. Nice big gap out there, and a big leadoff double for the Tigers.
Showing bunt was Motil. Pulled back in the count, 1-0. Really just a smart piece of hitting, too. Put that ball up into the wind, and it just carried all the way to the wall. As Motil takes a healthy cut there, 1-1 the count.
Motil showed bunt that first pitch. See if he shows that again. Ridgefield Tigers may get aggressive here.
Jones is up on the grass, creeping. The ball down low, and the count 2-1. And Arnone quickly going to make a visit out to the mound as he feels Pelly might be a little off his game early here.
Well, a leadoff double. I think if you're Pelly, just have to ignore the runner, focus on the batter, trust your defense. Just go after these hitters. Big thing is don't fall behind in the count.
2-1 the count as Motil swings and misses, now 2-2.
Nice comeback pitch there on the outside part of the plate. And again, another healthy cut by Motil.
Macchia off second. 2-2 is a liner out to center field. Coming in, did he make the catch? Yes, and they'll be able to double up. Macchia, who was on the move. How about the play by the freshman, Frankie Rampin?
Frankie Rampin, the freshman out there, making a nice glove play with the left hand. Diving to his left. Nice play there. That's a big, big double play there for the New Canaan Rams.
And it will bring up the third baseman, Stamatis, with 2 away in the bottom of the first as the ball misses outside, 1-0. Again, Kev, that was another example of the wind just carrying a ball, as this one will drop in front of Rampin. Stamatis on with a single.
Nice piece of hitting there by Stamatis.
From the way Rampin looked at that original hit, you thought it might drop down, but it just hung up long enough that he could get a glove on it. And a heads-up play, not to force anything, rush anything, had time. Easy throw into second.
And listen, as a freshman, I don't care what grade you are in, or what level of baseball you're playing. That's a difficult play to make. And the wind's definitely going to be a factor for these outfielders today.
As Pelly goes over to first to check on Stamatis. It's the designated hitter, Quinn McDonald, at the dish. 2 down, bottom of the first, New Canaan and Ridgefield on the HAN network as a ground ball is foul on the third base side. Very close, though. Just missed right before the bag.
An old dribbler down the third base line. Just goes foul right before it reached the third base bag. And pretty healthy lead off first by Stamatis.
Not going, though, as this one is a grounder towards the hole at short. Fielding on the backhand, and the fire over to first is not in time. As hustling down the line for an infield single was McDonald.
Great hustle down there by McDonald. That's a long throw to make for any shortstop. It's a big field. If you think about it, you're taking a ground ball from shortstop that you got to make a healthy throw, and when you got a speedy guy like McDonald coming down, tough play to make.
So 2 on, 2 out, and at the dish it is Dan Ignatowicz as he pops one up. Foul. Back towards the tennis courts. Count 0-1, the right fielder. His first appearance of the afternoon. As this one chopped foul again. And it is quickly 0-2 as Pelly will have his full arsenal of pitches at his disposal.
Ignatowicz has to protect now on an 0-2. A big chance here for the Ridgefield Tigers, just like New Canaan did in the last half inning. Runner in scoring position.
Tries to get him up high with the fastball, but not taking the bait. And the count, 1-2.
Good eye there by Ignatowicz. Fastball on the outside part of the plate, trying to get him to chase.
As this one poked at, getting a piece again, staying alive.
That's what you got to do when you got 2 strikes on. You got to battle through. It's a good pitch to foul off.
Heavy winds still swirling, whipping around at Governor's Park. The 1-2 pitch up high again, and the count now 2-2. Back even.
Good plate discipline. by Ignatowicz. That one was up by his eyes.
This one cut on and missed for strike 3. Pelly gets out of the inning with no damage done, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on. At the end of 1, we are scoreless on the HAN network.
Have a sports injury or a slip and fall that needs immediate care? Coastal Ortho Express Urgent Care gives you direct access to an orthopedic specialist fast, without an appointment. Biking, golf, tennis, soccer, whatever the sports injury is, sprain or fracture, Coastal Ortho Express can help. Coastal Ortho Express Urgent Care open Monday through Saturday, now at 3 locations: 131 Kings Highway North in Westport, the iPark building at 761 Main Avenue, Norwalk, and 36 Old Kings Highway South in Darien. Or go to coastalorthoexpress.com, like them on Facebook.
At the Milford Bank, we offer an extensive selection of lending products and services to meet virtually any need. Submit your application online in our Mortgage Web Center. Start to finish, you can apply for a loan in as little as 10 minutes. Our knowledgeable and helpful staff are available to meet with you at your convenience. To learn more about what we can do for you, stop by one of our Milford Bank offices or visit us at milfordbank.com. The Milford Bank, always there. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Oh, good.
We'll rotate. Back on the HAN network, Frank Granito and Kevin Coleman at Governor's Park, the old high school. Top of the 2nd inning, and we are scoreless between New Canaan and Ridgefield. Number 2 and number 3 teams in the conference at the moment. Both with just 2 games remaining in the regular season as we are in the final week of the 2017 spring season. That's a nice breaking pitch from Price, in for a strike. And the 2nd is underway.
That was filthy. A little breaking ball. It dipped down. Like a 12-6 curve.
Comes back with a fastball that misses 1-1. I thought Price did a good job. He walked 2 of the first 3 batters, came back though, and finished strong. Do you see him carrying that momentum now forward? Maybe he gets into a groove?
Well, I was going to say, if he gets into a groove, you see a base hit here for the New Canaan Rams. Good leadoff base hit. Alex Price is capable of, when he gets into a groove, there's really no stopping him. He can be almost unconscious on the mound. It's just, this is a very good New Canaan lineup that can hit.
First hit of the afternoon for the Rams is their 3rd base runner. They've started both innings now with the leadoff man getting on. As it brings up the right fielder, Kyle DeMeo. On the lefty-lefty matchup. Showing bunt, pulling back. That one missed outside.
And I think the big thing for him right now is just to stay composed on the mound. He's capable of doing some damage here on the mound.
Runner going, and this one is hit out to right field. Back is Ignatowicz. This one hits off the wall. As coming around to score and sliding in safely is Diamond. It is a double with an RBI, and the Rams lead 1-0.
What a bomb by DeMeo. Hopefully we get a chance to see a replay of that. That was an absolute bomb. I thought for a second that ball had a chance of getting out of the ballpark.
Well, it didn't miss by much. It hit off the guardrail on the top of the wall, came right back. Ignatowicz snagged it with his bare hand. But with the hit and run on, Diamond able to score easily. So DeMeo an RBI, and the Rams strike first. As a bunt here from Tamburo.
Yeah, foul ball. Hit home plate first. But, for the Rams, that was a great call for a hit and run. Because out in right field, that was a nice play off the wall by Ignatowicz. He gets it in, but if there's no hit and run, there's a chance that Diamond's sitting at third base right now.
We'll see
Great base running.
They come back with the bunt from Tamburo if he's swinging as a breaking ball gets stuck upstairs.
Yeah, you see Alex Price just showing that little slipped out of his hands there.
Here's the 1-1. Still nobody out, and he's got to step off the mound.
Ooh.
Very, very close there. It's being a balk. Tambora showing bunt again. It's up high now, 2-1, and Price does not look comfortable at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, credit the Rams for getting after him. It's that leadoff base runner that really gets into the heads of the pitchers. And so far, the Rams, both times up at bat, have gotten the leadoff runner on.
Again, this time he went around. Missing on that one, so 2-2 the count. Well, probably would have been ball 3.
Sometimes you show that bunt, and when it's close like that, you still try and keep it on, because there's a good chance that he's going to place that in fair territory, but a big second strike for Alex Price.
There's a 2-2 from Price, popped up behind the plate. That'll land foul. That one goes off the hut.
And I think right now for Alex Price, he just needs to get that first out. Great opportunity here with 2 strikes.
Here is the 2-2 again. Breaking pitch, ground to the left side. It will stay foul. Stamatis fielded to the left of the bag. Good at bat here from Tambora.
Yeah, good battle. Good pitch to foul off. Almost fair. The Rams right now are making Price throw a lot of pitches here. And we're only in the top of the second.
Another 2-2. This one is poked up the middle. Coming to his right, turns, fires, got it.
Oh,
nice play
what a play
by Colin. Colin with a great jump on that one to the left. Stabbed it in the middle, turns around, fires to first. There's one away. Not quite out of trouble yet as DeMeo stands on third.
Yeah, those plays can be difficult for infielders. You're going to see the Ridgefield Tigers have the infield in, the runner on third base with 1 out. Sometimes that jam pitch that gets over the mound can have a weird spin to the ball. Great job by Colin.
As a curveball to Ramping is fouled off the plate and back. 0-1 to the freshman.
Freshman already showing off the glove early on in this game. Made a nice play in center field. Doubled off the Tigers as well with the play. See what we can do up at bat.
Another breaking pitch, but he stays off that one. 1-1. They will check down at second. Did check his swing, though. There's 1 out here. Arnone standing by in the on-deck circle. The top of the order is lingering. Here's the 1-1. Popped up on the right side, giving chase from second, unable to get there. As it was just out of the reach of Motil. And a dying pigeon puts Rampin on, and it's an RBI as well.
Nice job by Rampin, the freshman, continuing to shine here early on. Now that was a tough play to make regardless. You see, great job by DeMeo tracking that ball and scoring from third.
So 1 down, top of the order up, and a runner on first. The Rams leading 2-0 in the top of the second at Governor's Park. You're watching FCIAC Baseball on the HAN Network. Here is the pitch to Arnone. Grounded up the middle. Slow roller towards Motil. He's going to have to go to first for 1. Get it there, and the runner will move to second.
Nice play by Motil. That's his only play he had. Ramping got good speed off first base, got a nice jump, and he'll land on second. The only play was the first.
That brings up Robbie Jones. Struck out looking in the first. Now comes to the plate, 2 outs and a runner on second here in the second. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Count 0-1.
Nice pitch there by Alex Price. First pitch going with the off speed.
Ramping off second. Price takes a look, comes to the dish. Missed up high, 1-1 the count.
And Robbie Jones, even though it's lefty versus lefty, this guy's a very good hitter against lefty pitching.
The 1-1 to the future Husky. In there at the knees, strike 2.
Nice job by Price pumping the fastball in on the outside part of the plate, painting the black.
Price just a strike away from getting out of the inning. And he gets Jones chasing upstairs. Second strikeout against Jones. Third of the game for Price, but some damage done. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Through an inning and a half, it's 2-0 Rams on the HAN Network.
Spring has sprung at Walter Stewart's Market, and we're celebrating the new season with fresh takes on spring. From the finest produce around to guaranteed fresh seafood delivered daily by the best local supplier. Not only are we your time-saving one-stop shop for everything you need this season, our personable team is always ready with a helping hand. Shop Stewart's for the best of spring. Find us at 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, or shop online at stewartsmarket.com.
At InSports Trumbull, the game is always on inside. Sign-ups are now open for one of our most popular programs, the New England 80 Elite Lacrosse Division I and Division III showcases. With D1 and D3 coaches in attendance, players will receive a 60-minute webinar with Director of Recruiting Hans Hansen, a custom NE80 penny, custom shorts, and a video of all games. Last year's event sold out quickly, so sign up now for the next showcase coming in January 2018. Like and follow us on Facebook.
Want a new experience in car buying? Scap Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram with one of the largest inventories of new 2- and 4-door Wranglers. We are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Come visit our new Ram Truck Center. Browse our websites, scapchryslerjeep.com or scapdodge.net to find the new Jeep, Chrysler Dodge car, minivan, or Ram truck you've been looking for. Just 2 miles from both I-95 or the Merritt Parkway exit 44. Save thousands right now during the Drive and Discover event. Now through May 31st.
Bottom half of the second about to get underway. That's Pelly dealing here. And that one is fouled back by Columba. 0-1 the count. First at bat for the first baseman as the Tigers look to respond after surrendering the game's first 2 runs in the top half of the second.
Well, the Rams, for Pelly, his offense put 2 runs on the board for him. Got those insurance runs, so now he's got an opportunity to really do a nice job here of attacking these Tigers hitters.
As Columbus swings over the top of that one, and it's now 1-2. A windy afternoon in Ridgefield, and it is blowing out. We saw that help out that DeMeo hit back in the top half of this inning.
Yeah, I think it also helped Rampant a little bit too. The little bloop single in the right field.
So the 2-2 to Columba. Missing outside, and the count runs full.
That's a good eye there by Columba. Good plate discipline. Some batters chase that outside pitch. Nice job not chasing that one.
Here's the payoff from Pelly, and it's fouled back. We'll do it again. Second time around, the 3-2. Popped up on the right side. Jones has got a little bit of room. Will it be enough? No, he can't get there.
Tough play to make for Robbie Jones. See how much room is out there in foul territory on that first base side, even on third base side as well. Tons of room, foul territory, so tough play to make.
Third at bat here from Columba to start the second. As this one is lined and tailing off, it'll land in fair territory. DeMeo comes over, picks it up, relays that one in quickly, so it is a leadoff single for Columba, and that brings up the shortstop, Matt Collin.
Great piece of hitting there, Pete Colombo. Great at bat, works the count 3-2, battles off a couple pitches, just pokes that one in the right field. Great at bat.
Nobody on. Excuse me, nobody out, 1 on. Collin taking a swing, and this one fouled back, 0-1. got to figure we might see several blue pits this afternoon, Kev. Just the outfielders playing a little deeper than usual with the wind blowing so much. And this is our first look now, too, at the deep backstop here at Governor's Park, as that one gets away from Arnone. Stolen base in there for Colombo. Now runner on second, 2-0 the count, nobody out.
You saw Arnone kind of run into the umpire there. He tried to chase that ball, went to the backstop.
This one is poked out to right center field. Coming over DeMeo, is he going to get there? No, it drops over his head. Slipped up at the wall, now he's going to fire it in. Being held at third is Columba, and there are runners in scoring position with nobody down.
I'm surprised they didn't send the runner there. Keeps him at third. But in a way, now they have runners at second, third, no outs. Canaan did a great job of relaying that ball back in.
Another example of the win there, though. DeMeo was taking a flat line over to grab that one, and it just sailed a couple extra feet over his head.
And I mean, that was a long run for DeMeo to make. And he almost got there. You see how much room is in between center and right field. That right center gap right now. Big opening there, as well as left center as well.
As the 0-1, grounded to the left side, it's through the gap. Being held at third is Colin. Columbus scores. And the Tigers are on the board with runners on the corner and still nobody out.
It's a good inning for the Tigers. Bats are coming alive here. In the bottom of the second, nice hit there by Thrasher. Pokes that one out to right field.
Take a minute here. We've got a substitution, Kev. It's going to be Lucas Ferneri who will hit here. Spot was Ben Cohen, the catcher. As the runner goes, Arnone fires down to second. It's off the mark, though. And Thrasher with a stolen base has got runners now on second and third for the Tigers. Nobody out as Pelly trying to work through some trouble here. In the bottom of the second, this one is poked out to right field. It's going to drop down in front of DeMeo. One run will score, and the rally is on.
Great piece of hitting there off the bench. Feneri comes in, pokes a little single out to right field, just like that. It's 2-2. We're going to see a meeting on the mound because right now, Pelly having a tough time here in this second inning.
There's Coach Hoffman will come out for the conversation, along with the catcher and the rest of the infield. With the top of the order coming back up, Maki, of course, doubled to start it off, but was stranded out there. And now an opportunity with runners on the corners. Still nobody out. We are tied at 2. Governor's Park, FCIAC baseball on the HAN Network. Frank Renito, Kevin Coleman. And there is some action along the right field line in the Rams bullpen.
And Pelly has just been getting hit this inning by the Tigers. Tigers doing a great job up at bat, working some good counts. And I've been impressed with the right-handed batters. Been taking the balls to the opposite field, the right field. Feneri, nice piece of hitting, dunks it over the second baseman's head. Big RBI single now for the Tigers. Still nobody out.
Here is the lefty Makia. They check on the runner at first. He's back in time, though. That is Zach Lopez, the junior, who is getting loose for the Rams in the bullpen. As that, a called strike on the outside corner, 0-1 the count.
Nice pitch there by Pelly. Tigers been really aggressive this half inning.
Down low in the dirt, Arnone stops that one.
That's a great stop there by Arnone. That's a good chance that that one gets by. Thrasher's coming home to score.
Thrasher with great speed over at third. Verneri showing no signs of going over at first. As Pelly, two quick balls, finds himself behind in the count. 2-1. This one is popped up behind the bag at third. Going over to make the play is Bozzella, and he did well to do so there, lunging after that one.
And that's not an easy play to make. That's a major league pop fly there. A lot of room to cover as a shortstop by Bozzella. He tracks it. Nice catch.
Yes, here is Motil, who flied into that double play last inning. Middle at double play depth, and the corners are up here with one away and runners at first and third.
Middle infield at double play depth now, one out. Pelly would love to get that going.
As a line drive is fair down the left field line. Thrasher will score. Being waved around to third and held is Verneri. And on with an RBI double to give the Tigers the lead is the second baseman Motil.
What a big time hit. Pokes it down the third base line into left field all the way down to the wall. And just like that, the Tigers now take a 3-2 lead. And it looks like we're going to get another meeting on the mound. This may be it for Pelly.
All right, I'll hold off for a second.
Pelly was pretty heated on the mound.
They've
You
got
see the Frank, you see the umpire out there, so
home
wonder if
plate umpire out there as well.
You see him at one point. He did point to the rubber. You have to think maybe there's something that he's complaining about on the rubber.
Runners on second and third now. Only one away. It looks as though Coach Hoffman gonna stay with Pelly here. This will be his final mound visit of the inning. Any others, and he's got to go to the bullpen now.
Yeah, I think he's just telling him to hang in there, battle through this. There's a reason why he's on this pitching staff. He's capable of getting out of innings like this.
Possibly just giving Lopez a couple more warm-up pitches here, because you have to figure now if Stamatis can poke through and bring maybe one or two more runs in, that could be it for Pelly.
You're going to see the infield play in now. Runners on second and third, one out.
1-0 pitch. High fly ball left field. Planting underneath that one is Tamburo as he has to continue to retreat with the wind. It's going to be deep enough for a sac fly. And advancing over to third is Motil. As another run crosses the plate, and the Tigers' lead is up to 2.
Again, nice piece of hitting by Stamatis. It's a long fly ball to left field. Plenty of room, plenty of time to tag up from third. Again, the Tigers doing a great job here. Coming back after trailing 2-0, score 4 here in the bottom of the second. Great piece of hitting by the Tiger lineup.
Here is the DH, Quinn McDonald, as he takes the first pitch for a ball. He singled back in the first. It's count 1-0. Missing high again now, 2-0. Base hit will score another run. Rams struck through for 2 in the top half of the inning. The Tigers have put a 4 spot up so far in the bottom half. As McDonald is hit by that one in the right calf.
That's a stinger right there. That's going to hurt. And that's going to be it now for Pelly.
As Coach Hoffman will come out to the mound. And Zach Lopez will make the move in from the bullpen. We'll step aside. More FCIAC baseball coming up after this.
You know heart attacks and strokes are the leading cause of death in America. Protect the health of you and your loved ones. Talk to a doctor about heart disease. Hi, I'm Dr. David Pazer with ProHealth Physicians, encouraging you to stay informed about health matters that affect you.
ProHealth Physicians is on the pulse of social media to share information about health and nutrition with the community. Get up-to-the-minute alerts, including ProHealth Physicians news and upcoming events. Connecticut's leading group of primary care doctors is just a click away.
You don't have to go far for authentic Neapolitan cuisine and renowned wood-fire pizza. Pizzeria Loretano of Bethel is a contemporary Italian bistro, specializing in authentic wood-fired brick oven pizza Napolitana. Pizzeria Loretano was named one of America's top 1,000 Italian restaurants in 2008 by Zagat, and recommended by Jane and Michael Stern on National Public Radio's Splendid Table. Located close to the Bethel Cinema, we focus on quality, and our food is always made to order. Join us for live jazz Sundays from 6 to 8. Find our schedule, menu, and more at pizzerialoretano.com, and like us on Facebook.
At Worcester School, we believe summer is a time for kids to be kids. We provide the safe and nurturing environment for them to find activities that match their interests and allow them to create lasting friendships. Summer at Worcester offers 7 weekly sessions at our Danbury campus from Monday, June 26th through Friday, August 11th for pre-K to grade 8. Find out more about our extended hours, new optional lunch program, and a new low price at summer@worcester.org or 203-830-3921. Summer at Worcester, experience the difference.
At Budget Blinds, we're in business to frame the light, the day, and the night. So we give you an exclusive combination of high style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. We believe that everyone, at every budget, deserves style and service. Isn't that a beautiful place to be?
If you're watching this broadcast, you're not alone. The HAN network is available for 200,000 Connecticut cable customers on the Frontier network, and we've also reached more than 2 million viewers on our free live streaming sports, news, and entertainment broadcasts. To reach our rapidly growing audience, contact Advertising Director Jessica Murrin at 203-273-7312 or email jessica@han.network.
Back at Governor's Park in Ridgefield on a windy spring afternoon. Zach Lopez has come in from the bullpen to relieve Mike Pelly. For the official numbers on Pelly's outing, we will go over to Kevin Coleman.
Thank you, Frank. The official line on Mike Pelly is inning and 2/3, 8 hits, 4 runs, 1 strikeout, and 1 hit batter. And the 2 runners on right now will be his if they come around.
Lopez will face Ignatowicz, who struck out to end the first, for his first batter, as this one popped up and foul. 0-1 the count.
It's got to be a frustrating start after a great first inning by Mike Pelly. Looked pretty dominant there. Second inning, Tigers came to hit.
Especially after the Rams broke through on Price for 2 in the second. Not only do they give those 2 runs back, they spot Ridgefield 2. Potentially more on the way as that one in there low, 1-1 the count.
Ignatowicz like to get things going, and he struck out in his first at-bat.
Here is the 1-1. Down low again, and now 2-1, Lopez behind.
And keeping a lot of things low here. If you keep anything up, Ignatowicz will hurt you. But now 2-1. Starting to become a hitter's count.
McDonald off first. Big lead there, but not going, as this one is popped up along the first base side. Jones retreating, he can't find it, and coming over to make the play and retire the side is Diamond. But some big time damage done. 4 hits 4 runs, no errors, and 2 left on. At the end of 2, it is 4-2 Tigers on the HAN network.
I can't believe it.
Well, Dad, you did it. You sold 160 cars. Ready to go back upstairs now?
I think it's time. I wonder how the boys are making out in their new office.
Not what I had in mind, Kyle. What, Dad?
Maybe we should retire. Right now, lease a 2017 Rogue S for only $139 a month. Isn't it time you got Millerized?
The new fishing season is fast approaching, so it's time to head over to the dock shop and get your gear in order. We're now offering bait in both Darien and our Westport location. The dock shop can service and repair your rods and reels, spool up new line, and fill any empty space you might have in your tackle box. Whether you're a fisherman, boater, or beach bum, the dock shop is a unique place to shop. The dock shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, dockshop.com.
At Portofino Restaurant and Wine Bar in Bethel, fresh and simple food is our concept. Owned and operated by brothers Rocco and Louie, Portofino has a distinct and diverse food and drink menu. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Come join us for live local music on Tuesdays and Sundays, Wednesday nights for mouthwatering prime rib, and every Thursday night is ladies' night. Planning a party? All our catering menus are personalized to suit your event and your budget. Join us at the Dolan Plaza, 213 Greenwood Ave, Bethel, and call us at 203-797-8131. Like us on Facebook.
Top of the third. Between New Canaan and Ridgefield, it'll be Nate Bazzello, the shortstop. Thought about leading off with a bunt, pulled back. It was a strike anyways. And Price ahead.
Price now. His batters, his offense have given him runs to work with. He's got to come out and be the dominant pitcher he can be.
As a breaking ball stays up high. Second time we've seen him done that, and you can see gesturing to himself, motioning, get it down, get it down.
And he shows a lot of emotion on the mound.
Fastball blown by Bazella, and the count 1-2.
A good comeback pitch there by Alex Price. He's got to be careful, though. Don't leave those breaking balls too high up.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball down low. Count back even. Both these teams with 1 game remaining on the calendar. Ridgefield will take on Fairfield Ward in their season finale. They are on the road. New Canaan will be on the road as well at number 1 West Hill. As this a line drive to right field is going to be caught!
My goodness.
Diving Ignatowicz.
Oh, highlight reel, my man. That's top 10 worthy. What a catch. The Ignatowicz out in right field. Full extension. Web gem.
So 1 away, and it'll be the captain, Berger, who is 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out. That's a breaking ball in there. Strike 1.
And again, after that catch, you saw Alex Price get all pumped up, showing emotion again.
Berger fouls one back. It's quickly 0-2.
You saw Alex Price on the hardwood during the winter season. Him and Ridgefield Tigers boys basketball team, FCIAC champions. Again, it's a game that this town still talks about, even though we're months away from it.
As a swinging bunt here is fair. Getting down in time is Columba. Nice play from behind the plate by Cohen.
Again, Cohen showing that defensive skill that he's been showcasing all game long, blocking pitches, but a little dribbler out in front of the plate, fires down to first base. Nice play by the catcher.
And it will be the new pitcher at the plate now, Zach Lopez. So he gets his first at bat. Breaking ball down low in the dirt, and the count is 1-0.
Mike Pelly, who started this game, struck out in his at bat.
There's a fastball fought off, and now looking to win a race to the bag is Columba as Price goes 1-2-3 in the third. It'll be Columba, Collin, and Thrasher coming to bat for the Tigers. 4-2 Ridgefield on the HAN Network.
UK Gourmet is the largest specialty grocer in the area, featuring food from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Over 80 teas to choose from and a brilliant assortment of biscuits to go with them. Over 70 cheeses from grass-fed cows, which makes a smashing difference in taste. The creamiest chocolate you'll ever taste using no artificial colors or preservatives. So say hooray for UK Gourmet, 78 Stony Hill Road in Bethel, or visit ukgourmet.us.
When it comes to considering the outside of your home, just imagine the possibilities. Whether your dream is a stunning free-form pool or a tranquil, secluded garden, the team of professionals at Stonebridge Associates will make it a reality. We offer unparalleled landscape design and construction, masonry development, pools, spas, and water features, as well as landscape and garden maintenance. No other firm can offer the same level of creativity, quality, and personal attention. Discover the possibilities at stonebridgeassociates.net or call 203-544-8376 today.
Pizza to satisfy even the most demanding critics. Tuesday Pazza Pizza.
Bottom of the third, and it'll be Pete Columbia leading it off for the Tigers. Lopez's first full inning. Missing down low, 1-0 the count.
Columbia doing a nice job at first base, showing off the leather that last half inning.
That pitch is in there for a strike, and the count now 1-1. Rams went down 1-2-3 in the top of the third, and it was vintage Price for what we've seen this season.
Yeah, Price did a great job that last inning. 1-2-3, just attacking hitters, throwing strikes. The defense doing a nice job as well. As a great catch out in right field by Ignatowicz.
The wind picks up here in the bottom of the third. And a fly ball to center field. Back is Rampant. He's got a little bit of room, leaps and makes the catch in front of the wall to retire the leadoff hitter.
Again, fly balls are going to be a little bit of difficulty today for these outfielders. Nice job by the freshman Rampant out there. Saw that ball continue to carry. On a regular day, that's just a routine pop out in dead center, but that wind carries it out a little bit longer. Nice job by adjusting, though, by center fielder Frankie Rampant.
That'll be Matt Collin, and he pokes one out to right center. This could be trouble as DeMeo coming over, but is able to make the catch. Quickly 2 away here in the bottom of the third.
And Matt Collin, again, driving that ball out to right field. Just couldn't get enough carry on it. Nice play out in right field by DeMeo.
As it is John Thrasher, center fielder, coming up to the dish. He had an RBI single last inning. He stole a base as well, and he scored a run. Showing bunt here, but just underneath it, it's fouled back, 0-1.
How about that walk-up zone there, Frank? Don't see that very often.
Not the Elton John version of Circle of Life, so tough, but I'll allow it. The 0-1 from Lopez is a ground ball to the left side, and it is past Berger for a base hit. Thrasher taking a turn. He's going to head for second. The throw will be cut off, and it is a 2-out double for the center fielder.
Thrasher again showing off that speed. Rounding first. Nice job there by Thrasher, getting his second hit and his second at bat.
As it is now Jake Arts who is hitting for the catcher Cohen with 2 outs. Canaan and Ridgefield are also squaring off in softball this afternoon.
And volleyball as well.
That softball matchup, both those teams tied for the 8th and final playoff spot right now. And likely to clinch that last place spot with a win this afternoon. Another that is a baseball update. West Hill with a 7-0 lead over Stanford.
Wow.
A West Hill win and New Canaan loss today would clinch the #1 seed for the Vikings.
That just comes to show how strong this Vikings team is. You know, Stanford, a very scrappy blue-collar team.
As the runner goes, Arnone's throw down to third. Berger wasn't covering. It got by him, and in for a run here is Thrasher.
There it is, Thrasher again, showing off the speed. He's a threat on the base path with 2 outs, too. Stealing third. Risky idea there by the Tigers, but it pays off as that ball goes into the outfield and an easy score for Thrasher.
It's an error on Arnone, but Berger almost just caught sleeping. Never went over to the bag, and that ball skipped by him as Arts with a big healthy cut there, but can't catch up.
Well, with 2 outs, a lot of third basemen don't expect the runner from second to go. I think that definitely caught Berger off guard.
As the 1-2 pitch, cut on down low into the dirt. Arnone tags Arts, and that will retire the side, but another run crosses the dish. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, nobody left on. 5-2 Tigers at the end of 3.
Family and Children's Aid has been serving the community since 1809 and is now the largest outpatient children's mental health care provider in Western Connecticut. Our innovative services include providing shelter to homeless moms and children, substance abuse intervention, mental health counseling, and foster and adoptive services, among others. Our goal is to provide individuals and families a safe haven and hope for a brighter future. Find out more about us at fcaweb.org and call our Danbury campus at 203-748-5689.
Wild Birds Unlimited.
At Wild Birds Unlimited of Brookfield, get expert advice from our certified bird feeding specialists. We offer always fresh, clean seed that will be sure to attract birds to your home feeder. Experience our excellent customer service. Open 7 days a week. Visit us at 317 Federal Road, Brookfield.
Wild Birds Unlimited. We bring people and nature together.
La France de Chartrenet, c'est la France de tous les Français.
Back on the HA Network at Governor's Park, it'll be Sean Livingstone, Kevin, who is subbing in at catcher. Cohen has been pinch hit for twice today, so he is done. Livingstone will assume the duty behind the plate. Price's first pitch is a strike at the knees to Thomas Diamond, who started off the second with a single and would score the game's first run. Shortly after that, as a breaking ball in there, and the count 0-2 is Price dealing quickly here in the 4th.
Sometimes when you get a mid-game catcher switch, you gotta wonder sometimes that may throw off the pitcher, but right now Alex Price looks dominant.
As that one just missed outside in the count 1-2. Livingstone framing it there, wanted the call.
A good pitch on that outside part of the plate.
As the 1-2 pitch, a check swing, and it goes foul.
That's a nice job by Diamond there. I mean, that could have been a filthy way to strike him out. Nice little 12-6 curve, but just gets a little piece of it to stay alive.
As the 1-2 again. Fouled off to the right side over the fence. It'll head for the parking lot in front of the Playhouse. And we will do it one more time. That one skips in low. 2-2 the count.
Good eye by Diamond there. Good plate discipline. To that swing at that ball in the dirt.
As the Wind picks up again here. Some clouds pass in front of the sun. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s this afternoon. As that one a called strike 3. Down looking is Diamond. There's one away. Oof.
That was a filthy strikeout. Got him stunned there at the knees. Nice pitch by Alex Price.
And it'll be the right fielder, Kyle DeMeo, who has an RBI double to this point. He's about 4 inches away from a 2-run homer back in the second. First 2 pitches are breaking balls, called strike, and the count 0-2.
Nice pitch by Alex Price. This is a big inning for him. If he can go 1-2-3 again, he can start getting to a little bit of a groove.
As he gets the punch out there on the outside corner. And the first 2 batters down looking, it'll bring up Luke Tamburo, the left fielder.
That's what happens when you have a great fastball, but you can mix in the breaking ball pitches. You fool hitters. And 2 straight back-to-back Ks. It's good pitching by Price.
Has a fastball down low, 1-0 to Tamburo. Grounded out to short. That's last time at the plate, of course, an acrobatic play by Colin on that ground out. Here's the 1-0. Inside, and the count now 2-0. Freshman Rampin standing on deck, and then the top of the order after that, should the Rams get there. As this is a line drive to the left center gap. Taking it off a hop is Macchia. And there's a runner on after the single by Tamburo.
Yeah, it's a nice job. 2 out, hit single there by Tamburo. Just pokes it out to left field. Keeps the inning alive. Now the freshman, Frankie Rampin, again. Having a strong game here for the Rams.
Had an RBI single in the second. There's another first pitch breaking ball in there for a strike. Price living off that first pitch curveball right now.
It's working. Yeah, I think these hitters are sitting fastball first pitch.
As this is a grounder to the left side. Sliding over and unable to make the play in the gap was Colin. That kicked into the outfield. It is an infield single for Rampin. He's 2 for 2 now, the freshman.
How about that? Along with an RBI, 2 nice catches out in center field. Coaching staff has to be thrilled they have someone like Frankie Rampin on the roster who's only a freshman.
As it'll be the catcher now, Griffin Arnone, who is 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk. 2 on, 2 out. Rams trailing by 3. As Price is going to step off and reset. You got pretty good speed on the bags with Tamburo and Rampin out there. And Arnone very quick himself. As one more time, Price needs to step off, and now a meeting between him and Livingstone at the mound to get on the same page.
That's smart there by Livingstone to come out, talk things over, what they want to do, what the game plan is against a very good Griffin Arnone. The strong leadoff hitter for the Rams. Still 2 outs, but Rams can be able to do damage here.
Price ready to deal, no surprise there. Curveball, strike 1.
It's got that nice late break there. Fools hitters.
That's the 0-1 to Arnone. Another breaking ball, and this one ripped foul on the right side. Arnone all over that one, just a little too quick.
Got the bat around just a little out in front. But for Price, he's got to be careful because that was a little bit of a break over the middle. See what he goes with 0-2. See if he goes fastball.
And he does upstairs. Not biting was Arnone. That last one looked a little bit like one of the breaking ball pitches Masahiro Tanaka threw in the first inning last night.
That was a rough outing for Tanaka and the Yankees after a great ceremony for the captain.
The 1-2 fouled back. And Arnone staying alive.
That's a good at-bat by Arnone.
Robbie Jones standing on deck. He is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts this afternoon. As Arnaud not biting there. Ball down in the dirt. Livingstone quickly all over that one.
Nice job by Livingstone there. Good block. See those 2 straight pitches now. They've tried to get Arnaud to chase. Good plate discipline.
2-2. Line drive, left center field. It's going to drop. Being rounded for home is Tamburo. Heading over to third and sliding in safely is Rampin. It is a 2-out RBI single. And the Rams have chipped the deficit down to 2.
Great job by Arnaud there. What an at-bat. Goes down 0-2, right where Price wants him. Works the count to 2-2, and then finally is able to poke out a base hit to left center field. It scores a run. Now they only trail by 2.
And it'll bring up Robbie Jones. As we mentioned, 2 strikeouts. Arnaud, good speed on first. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw him on the move here. Do you give Livingstone the okay to throw down to second, Kev?
Yes.
As he's got to head back, though, with Price checking at first. 2 outs, runners on the corner. 5-3 Tigers advantage. Jones, though, could take the lead for the Rams with 1 swing of the bat. That's a breaking ball up over his head, and the count 0-1.
Now Price just needs to compose himself now. Got 2 strikes. Yes, he has runners on the corners. This is a heavy part of that batting order for the Rams.
The fastball just stays up high. Now it's 2-0.
You can see Alex Price, the body language on the mound. He wanted that called strike. Didn't get it.
Move to the plate. Fastball, and Jones with a big cut there, but he couldn't connect.
Now, big cut indeed by Robbie Jones. I'm sure if he was able to connect on that, there's a good chance he's driving that ball into the outfield. But great pitch by Alex Price. Good velocity.
Arnaud on the move. A breaking ball, and this one is flied out to left field. Plenty of room over there for Macchia, and he makes the catch to end the inning. Rams able to chip away and pick up 1. 3 hits, 1 run, no errors, and 2 left on. Through 3.5, it is 5-3 Tigers.
Banking well is doing good. That's why, with the support of local community partners, Bankwell has launched the Bankwell Pet Adoption Project to boost awareness about the hundreds of animals in local shelters that need a home. And when you donate to the cause using the Bankwell self-service coin machines, we'll match your donation. For details, visit mybankwell.com/pleaseadoptme. Bank smart, bank local, bank well.
On time, done right, safe and reliable. MrHandymanCT.com.
Let our satisfied customers tell it.
I have called Mr. Handyman for every reason, every occasion, every broken item, every leak. They have bailed me out on many occasions, and I would recommend them to anyone.
For any project, large or small.
MrHandymanCT.com.
Back on the HAN Network. Bottom half of the 4th coming up. It will be Macchia, Motul, and Stamatis at the top of the order. Comes around for the Tigers. They lead by 2 after the Rams picked up 1 in the top of the 4th. Lopez has thrown an inning and a third. He looks very good in the 3rd inning. Really the only mistake, that double that Thrasher hit out there, and then the miscommunication and an unearned run picked up on the stolen base and wild throw.
And that last half inning, that was a big inning, even though the Rams only got 1 run. A nice 2-out base hit to get things going for the Rams. They only get 1, but that's a nice way to start edging back into this game.
As Lopez's first pitch, this is down low. There's the 1-0. Off the outside corner, Arnaud couldn't control, and the count's 2-0. Macchia doubled in the first, was doubled up at second, and then popped out to short and shallow left back in the second inning. As the 2-0 is back over our heads. And the count now 2-1. Lopez picks up a sign from Arnone. Moved to the dish, and he forgot to throw the ball.
You don't see that very often. Wow. You really don't see that very often.
That was one of the more interesting things we have seen all spring season.
You seen him laugh it off there. Just slipped out of his hands.
So the count 2-1. We do it again. Not in there for a strike, 2-2. Nobody on base. It's a balk, but
yeah,
doesn't do any damage.
And maybe that one worked there. You see the sun goes behind a cloud. Now we see some shade.
You can hear the wind whipping around as Lopez shakes off a couple of signs. Has got the one he wants, and time called.
And a late call there.
Very late. Halfway through the windup was Lopez. Now ready to go again. 2-2 misses upstairs, and the count now runs full 3-2.
Nice at bat here by Macchia. Leadoff hitter doing what he does best, making the pitcher throw. He's got to be disciplined here.
Here is the payoff from Lopez, and it's down low in the dirt. Macchia on with a leadoff walk to start the fourth.
Great at bat, good discipline there. Ball's low in the dirt. Sometimes you got 2 strikes on you. You get tempted to go for that pitch and try and golf it. Great job, good play discipline by Macchia. He earns himself a walk and a leadoff runner for the Tigers.
Berger off the grass. Rams not looking like they're expecting bunt, but now starting to creep as the bunt is laid down towards third. Berger fields there. He's got to fire quickly to first. It is not in time.
Beautiful bunt by Motil. And you talk about laying down a beauty. Berger not close to the grass. This is a big infield here. A long throw to make. Perfect bunt by Motil. Good start to the inning for the Tigers.
2 on, nobody out. And the third baseman, Stamatis, at the dish. Swinging at the first pitch, it's fouled back. And the count now 0-1. I was shocked Berger not up on the grass there. We've seen the Tigers show signs of playing small ball earlier in the game. They have not been hesitant about it all, especially with 1 out or less. But a perfect bump by Motil. Great hustle down the line. And it is an infield single. One called upon for a sacrifice.
Stamatis swinging down low at a pitch in the dirt. And he's got himself in an 0-2 hole.
Lopez would love pick up that first out with a strikeout. Here is the 0-2. Breaking ball that's lined up the middle. Fielding in there, but not able to double him up as Bozzella in the right place at the right time.
Bozzella showing off the athletic skill there. Showing off the leather. Nice catch on the line drive. Good hit, though, by Stamatis. Great glove out there at short by Bozzella. Almost gets the runner at second. Very close play at second.
I was going to say a heads-up play by Macchia getting back to the bag. So 1 away. And here is McDonald, who was hit by a pitch the last time he was at the dish. He was the last batter that Pelly would get to face this afternoon, as this one will go over to Robbie Jones in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 away.
And just like that, Ridgefield gets 2 runners on. And just like that, 2 outs. I'm sure Quinn McDonald would like to have that at bat back. Nice play by Robbie Jones at first base, covering ground in foul territory.
I tell you what, on a less windy day, Kevin, that ball is probably into the net, maybe even over it. But it came right back into play, and Jones put it away for the second out. Here's Ignatowicz as he swings at the first pitch.
Seems like Last 3 batters for the Ridgefield Tigers swinging a little late. You can even see Coach Fabry on the third base side telling him the same thing. Step in front of the ball. A lot of them are swinging late. That's why you just saw that pop up to first base on the first base side in foul territory. A little late in their timing.
As Lopez rebounding well here after allowing the first 2 men on. Ahead 0-1. Staring down the runner at second, and Ignatowicz wisely calling time after the delay. Canaan 11-3 in conference play. Ridgefield 10-4. They sit second and third in the conference. The 0-1 to Ignatowicz, grounded right back to the middle. Lopez fields and throws to first, and that will retire the side. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on at the end of 4. Tigers lead the Rams 5-3 on the HAN network.
Have a sports injury or a slip and fall that needs immediate care? Coastal Ortho Express Urgent Care gives you direct access to an orthopedic specialist fast, without an appointment. Biking, golf, tennis, soccer, whatever the sports injury is, sprain or fracture, Coastal Ortho Express can help. Coastal Ortho Express Urgent Care open Monday through Saturday, now at 3 locations: 131 Kings Highway North in Westport, the iPark building at 761 Main Avenue, Norwalk, and 36 Old Kings Highway South in Darien. Or go to coastalorthoexpress.com, like them on Facebook.
At the Milford Bank, we offer an extensive selection of lending products and services to meet virtually any need. Submit your application online in our Mortgage Web Center. Start to finish, you can apply for a loan in as little as 10 minutes. Our knowledgeable and helpful staff are available to meet with you at your convenience. To learn more about what we can do for you, stop by one of our Milford Bank offices or visit us at milfordbank.com. The Milford Bank, always there. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
4 innings in the books. And the Tigers holding a 5-3 advantage over the Rams. FCIAC Baseball on the HAN Network. Frank Granito and Kevin Coleman with you this afternoon. As it'll be Bozzella facing off against Price to start a 5th. That one goes into the netting. 0-1. Kev, a busy week up ahead. We will have more baseball coming up Wednesday on the network. We are not sure what that game will be yet. It's pending the results of this afternoon, as there are about 4 or 5 games on the docket right now with major playoff implications. We're going to try to find the best one for our fans on the last day of the regular season. As another swinging bunt here, fought off. Price cannot control it off the mound, though. Good hustle by Bozzella, putting pressure on the pitcher. And it is a runner on base via the error.
Yeah, tough play for the pitcher to make on the run and still having to throw to first. You could see that he was ready just to get the ball and throw it to first base before it even got into the glove. So a great opportunity here for the Canaan Rams. And Bozzella's got some speed off first base.
As it is Matt Berger 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. As this one is popped up above second base. O'Teal calls off his playing mates. Makes the play at the start of the outfield grass. There is one away with Lopez coming to the dish.
That's a major league pop up there. That was up there for a long time. A lot of hang time on that fly ball. Good job. Credit Motil there for keeping his eye on it and tracking and making a nice catch for the first out.
Lopez grounded out to first. Back in the third during his first at bat. Came in relief back in the second inning as Pelly struggled, allowing 4 in that 5-hit second inning by the Tigers.
Again, Alex Price, another chance for a big inning here. Keep that confidence up.
There's a nasty curveball there, goes down in the dirt. Livingstone turns around, fires to second, and sliding in safely with a stolen base is Bozzella.
Nice job there. Good awareness by Bozzella to see the ball trickle away from Livingstone and take second base. That's a big play for the Rams. But you also have to credit Matt calling for backing up second base there because that ball could have gone to the outfield if he's not there backing that up as a shortstop.
So 1-1 the count, 1 out, and a runner on second. As the pitch to Lopez is a ball up high, 2-1.
If I'm Alex Price on the mound right now, just forget about the runner on second base. Focus on throwing strikes and going after this hitter.
Pitch to Lopez, in for a strike at the knees. 2-2 the count as Price works it back even.
And that's what you got to do, throw strikes, go after these hitters. Forget about that runner on second. Trust your defense.
He's relied heavily on the breaking ball. Does he go to it for the putout? He tried. But it missed down low, and the count now full.
Nice stop there by Livingstone, not letting that ball go by him. That does. Bazzella's at third base.
Thomas Diamond is standing on deck. Full count, and the payoff pitch is a ball. As Lopez will head 90 feet to first with a walk.
Great at bat by Lopez there. Works himself a walk. That's a great at bat. Thomas Diamond, 1 for 2 on the afternoon, had a base hit, scored a run as well.
As he swings at one up around his eyes. That is fouled back. 0-1.
Struck out looking at his last at bat. That was the inning that Price really was in control.
0-1, a breaking ball that just missed. 1-1.
Good pitch by Alex Price, just missed the strike zone a little too low.
Rather have him miss down there than hang one up high. Once again, a ball in the dirt, and the count 2-1.
Right now, he's having a tough time finding the strike zone. So if I'm New Canaan, I'm sitting back in that batter's box. Be patient up there. Let him throw you strikes.
Lopez on first. Bazzella on second, and a line drive base hit from Diamond. Bazzella's being waved around home. Coming up throwing is Thrasher, but the throw is cut off. And the runners hold. It's an RBI single for Diamond, and the lead now just 1. The Rams trail 5-4.
What a big time hit by Diamond. Drives the ball out to left field over the shortstop's head. That's a big clutch hit. And now the Rams only trail by 1.
As Kyle DeMeo, the right fielder, steps into the box. Had an RBI double in the second, struck out in the fourth, and taking a strike on the first pitch here in the fifth. Heavy gust of wind as a breaking ball is popped up on the third base side, adjusting and able to make the play without a hat is Stamatis. There are 2 away in the fifth.
We just saw how strong that wind is on that pop-up. Right now, he even got Stamatis. His hat's flying away. He's having a tough time getting his hat back on. That was a big gust of wind there.
As Luke Tamburo steps up to the box. 1 for 2 this afternoon is the left fielder, and Price steps off the bag. And we'll reset, and now he's been called for a balk this time. As the runners will advance to second and third.
You know, that's what happens when you don't focus on the batter. You're focusing too much on the runner. Focus on the batter. You got a big second out there. Your defense helped you out. Focus on the batter. Now you got runners on second and third. New Canaan a hit away from taking the lead.
2 outs. Tamburo at the dish, and a ball upstairs as Price has not looked comfortable here in the fifth. One way upstairs, and it's now 2-0. The freshman Rampin standing on deck. He's 2 for 2, and he has an RBI as well, as we will have a meeting at the mound now with Tom Hawk.
And it's smart, even on a mid-count too, like 2-0 count. You saw that last pitch went way upstairs. That's unlike Price. And Frank, when you start doing that, when the pitcher starts throwing a little high like that, that's fatigue. And I think that was our first glimpse of seeing Alex Price show fatigue there. But you got to stick with your ace. He has the confidence. Right now he's got 2 outs, 2-0 count. He's very capable of getting out of this thing. We're still hanging on to the lead. Again, you got to credit the Rams here. They're doing a great job of making Price throw pitches, getting the timely hits like we talked about this afternoon on Nutmeg Sports. This is a team that gets timely hits there and there again.
Looking for one there was Tamburo, but he swung right underneath it. 2-1 is a big bounce back pitch coming from Price.
It's also about body language too with a pitcher.
That one sails up high again. 3-1 the count.
You see again, showing body language and emotion on the mound. Didn't fall all the way through there. That ball went sailing upstairs.
Hitter's count for Tamburo. He fouls it back though, out of play. And now the count is full.
Big pitch coming up here. Tamburo has to protect with 2 strikes. He's going to come after him.
There's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 as Price gets out of trouble, but the Rams pick up one more. The Tigers' lead is down to 1. 5-4 Ridgefield. Bottom of the 5th coming up on the HAN Network after this.
Spring has sprung at Walter Stewart's Market, and we're celebrating the new season with fresh takes on spring. From the finest produce around to guaranteed fresh seafood delivered daily by the best local supplier. Not only are we your time-saving one-stop shop for everything you need this season, our personable team is always ready with a helping hand. Shop Stewart's for the best of spring. Find us at 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, or shop online at stewartsmarket.com.
At InSports Trumbull, the game is always on inside. Sign-ups are now open for one of our most popular programs, the New England 80 Elite Lacrosse Division I and Division III showcases. With D1 and D3 coaches in attendance, players will receive a 60-minute webinar with Director of Recruiting Hans Hansen, a custom NE80 penny, custom shorts, and a video of all games. Last year's event sold out quickly, so sign up now for the next showcase coming in January 2018. Like and follow us on Facebook.
Back at Governor's Park in Ridgefield on the HAN Network, Frank Renito and Kevin Coleman bringing you live coverage of FCIAC baseball. Tigers a 5-4 lead entering the bottom of the 5th over the New Canaan Rams. Rams struck first, scoring 2 in the top of the 2nd. Ridgefield responded with 4 of their own, and they chased starting pitcher Mike Pelly from the game after just an inning and 2/3. They would add another run in the bottom of the 3rd. Since then, though, the Rams have picked up 1 in the 4th and 5th, and that is where we stand with Pete Columbia, Matt Collin, and John Thrasher due up for the Tigers.
Well, how about Zach Lopez, what he's done out of the pen, coming in relief for Pelly, who had a rough start today. I thought he's done a great job keeping the Rams in this game.
As a fastball is lined out to center field, the freshman ramping, eagerly waiting for that one. He'll retire it 1 away.
And Columbia hit that on the nose. Nice hit, but again, right where Frankie Rampin standing out in center field, he barely had to move. Again, the freshman doing a great job out in center field today for the Rams.
So that brings up the second baseman, that's the shortstop, Matt Collin. 1 for 2 today. Double on a fly out to right. He would also score a run in the 2nd. As the first pitch pitch, then the 1-0. Check swing got him. Count 1-1.
Matt Collin, 1 for 2 on the day, scored a run as well. Had a nice double in the 2nd inning.
This one is popped out foul on the right side. So the count now 1-2. Final week of the regular season here for the spring season in the FCIAC. Seeding's being worked out. The Rams and Tigers have clinched a postseason berth. Where and when they will be playing in the first round yet to be determined, as a breaking ball just missed down low.
Good take there by Colin. Not an easy one to take. Good discipline up there.
I mentioned earlier, West Hill had a big lead over Stanford at Kubeta Stadium. A Vikings win and a Rams loss would clinch first place, as a grounder to Bozzella. Thrown over to first and unable to control the hop is Robbie Jones. Good job by Arnone to back it up. Wisely advancing to second off the air throw is Colin, and the Tigers have a runner on second with one away.
And that's big regardless. And again, it just comes to show how big of a field, big of an infield this is. Tough play to make over there at short, as it looks like we may get a pinch runner here for the Tigers.
That is going to be the case. It'll be Nicholas Hanna, the junior, coming out to pinch run with Thrasher coming to the dish. Bozzella just a little nonchalant there on that one for me, especially with the way we've seen the Tigers hustling down the line today. That's got to be a much quicker reaction and play.
Yeah, he clutched twice. That's what hurt him. It took him too long. Saw him come in the glove once, come in the glove twice, and then through. You got to collect and throw.
Can't get stuck burping the baby.
There you go. That's an old term I haven't heard in a while there.
So Hanna to run in place of Colin. Thrasher at the dish. Lopez to deal with one away in the bottom of the fifth. That one missed inside. 1-0 the count.
Thrasher been so good at the plate, 2 for 2 today. And he's been a threat on the base paths, scoring twice. Stolen base as well.
As Lopez steps off. 2 for 2 with a single and a double, 2 stolen bases, 2 runs, and an RBI as well. As Thrasher leaving his mark all over this one. And as it stands now, he is the go-ahead run. As a grounder to left side. Berger diving for it, can't get it. Hanna's going to be wound around to home. Coming up firing, but it's cut off as it's another RBI, another double, and Thrasher continues to hurt the Rams.
How about John Thrasher, the number 8 hitter? Now 3 for 3 with another double, having himself an afternoon.
His second RBI of the day, and the lead back to 2 as the Tigers respond here in the bottom of the fifth. And we will see another pinch hitter here, Kevin. In place of Livingstone, it'll be Colin Lowe. As Coach Paul Fabry using everyone at his disposal this afternoon.
Well, when you're going up against a team like New Canaan, you got to come out firing here. You got to use as much depth as you can. Of course, Colin Lowe, we know very well from the football season, a standout for the Ridgefield Tiger football team, a great wide receiver for the Tigers.
Of course, Colin had arguably one of the most memorable plays of the entire 2016-2017 season in the state semifinals against Shelton. Had the go-ahead score in Ridgefield's amazing comeback.
I mean,
literally
I still can't believe he made that catch, and I'm standing there right on the goal line, and I
ripped it right out of the hands, out of the defender. Now, hoping to add a little more insurance here. With a runner on second and one down. Pinch hit situation on the top of the order on deck. Lopez, first pitch is lined to the left side. It's into the gap. Thrasher's going to be waved around. He'll score with ease. It's an RBI single, and the lead is back to 3 as the senior Lowe steps up and delivers in a big spot.
How about that? Coming off the bench cold. First pitch he sees, drives out to left field for an RBI base hit. Big play by Colin Lowe.
And it is Tony Macchia in the top of the order now. One away. Lowe on first. I'll check over on him as Lopez and his first bit of trouble. And some more action up and about in the pen for the Rams.
Those are two big insurance runs for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 5th.
As the pitch is driven out to right field, way back, and it's going to one-hop the wall. It is gone! A 2-run home run, and the Tigers have blown it open in the 5th.
What a bomb by Tony Macchia. A shutout to right field. You had a feeling that ball was going to carry all the way over the fence, and that came off the bat. A big-time bomb for the Tigers here.
4 runs in the inning, and the lead is back to 4. Back to 5, excuse me. Scoreboard reading 8-4 at the moment. It is 9-4 though. As Lopez pitched so well for a good chunk of there.
And that's the first time we've seen Zach Lopez have a little bit of trouble here, but what a bomb. This is the leadoff hitter by Macchia. What a shot.
There was an appeal to second base. They want to make sure that he did touch the bag. Macchia did indeed. It stands the way it is. It is 9-4 now. And that is why we saw the delay on the scoreboard. They were going to appeal first. Showing bunt, but fouling it off was Motil. Count 0-1.
Coming into this game, we were wondering if we were going to see some home runs.
Saw a couple of near misses.
You see Griffin Arnone right now rubbing his eyes. Looks like maybe some dirt got up into his eyes. Looks like he's going to be all right as he took some time there. Saw the dirt from the wind catch up there into his mask.
0-1 from Lopez. It's a breaking ball missing. On the count, 1-1. It is Metzger who is up and getting loose in the Rams bullpen. Metzger, one of our 10 nominees for the Week 5 Spring Athlete of the Week. As Macchia fouls one back. 1-2 the count. Congratulations to Ben Kasparius of Staples and Taylor Brown of Trumbull, who are our Week 4 winners, Kev. If you want to see our nominees, you can go online to HAN.network, vote under the Athlete of the Week tab, or go to our on-demand page and watch Nutmeg Sports from this afternoon at 2 o'clock as a ball ricocheted off the glove of Lopez. Bozzella slipped and couldn't recover. It's an infield single, another runner on, as the Tigers not done yet in the 5th.
Or as they call a seeing eye single there. That one ricochets off the glove of Zach Lopez and trickles out into the outfield. Just an unlucky play for the New Canaan Rams. Tigers catching a break here.
Stamatis steps into the box. Going is Motil. The throw down is not in time. It looked like Motil might have even deflected that one, sliding into the bag. He advances to second with a stolen base.
Tigers have been very aggressive on the base path today. Bit of a slow jump, though, for Motil. If that throws on the money, Motil's out. That one took a one-hopper to second base.
Lopez short hops one into the dirt there. 1-1 the count. It's Metzger. That's back for the dugout. Tigers with 4 runs already this inning. Threatening to add more. It's a strike on the outside corner. 1-2 the count. Runner on second, one out, and the wind howling at Governor's Park. Check swing down in the dirt. Arnone recovers, tags Stamatis out, and there are two away with the strikeout.
That's a big second out. One out away from getting out of this inning. Tigers scoring 4 runs here, looking to get one more in at least with Quinn McDonald.
As the designated hitter. 1 for 2 with a single, and reached with a hit by pitch as well. O'Teal off second. Lopez checks the runner. Now comes to the dish. Swung on and a fly ball to center field. Way back is Rampant. He's at the wall, and it is gone. Another 2-run shot, and it is 11-4 in favor of the Tigers.
What a bomb. Dead center field, Quinn McDonald, who popped up in his last at-bat in foul territory, wanted to get another chance, and boy, does he make Zach Lopez pay. My goodness, what a bomb. Now the Tigers extend their lead.
And that will be the way Zach Lopez's day ends. As Coach Hoffman comes out, I have a conversation, takes away the ball, and Metzger will head in to the mound. We've got a bunch of defensive substitutions coming up. We'll get them on check, and we'll have them for you right after this on the HAN Network.
Want a new experience in car buying? Scap Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram with one of the largest inventories of new 2- and 4-door Wranglers. We are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Come visit our new Ram Truck Center. Browse our websites, scapchryslerjeep.com or scapdodge.net to find the new Jeep, Chrysler Dodge car, minivan, or Ram truck you've been looking for. Just 2 miles from both I-95 or the Merritt Parkway exit 44. Save thousands right now during the Drive and Discover event. Now through May 31st.
Did you know heart attacks and strokes are the leading cause of death in America? Protect the health of you and your loved ones. Talk to a doctor about heart disease. Hi, I'm Dr. David Pazer with Pro Health Physicians, encouraging you to stay informed about health matters that affect you.
Pro Health Physicians is on the pulse of social media to share information about health and nutrition with the community. Get up-to-the-minute alerts, including Pro Health Physicians news and upcoming events. Connecticut's leading group of primary care doctors is just a click away.
You don't have to go far for authentic Neapolitan cuisine and renowned wood-fire pizza. Pizzeria Loretano of Bethel is a contemporary Italian bistro, specializing in authentic wood-fired brick oven pizza Napolitana. Pizzeria Loretano was named one of America's top 1,000 Italian restaurants in 2008 by Zagat, and recommended by Jane and Michael Stern on National Public Radio's Splendid Table. Located close to the Bethel Cinema, we focus on quality, and our food is always made to order. Join us for live jazz Sundays from 6 to 8. Find our schedule, menu, and more at pizzerialoretano.com, and like us on Facebook.
Back on the HAN Network at Governor's Park, it was a 5-4 Tigers lead entering the bottom of the fifth. 7 runs later, they have blown it open. 4 of those runs coming off of 2 home runs from Tony Macchia and Quinn McDonald, the most recent one over the 370 sign in dead center field. Kev, we were talking that one might have been teetering up around 400 feet when it landed.
Oh, it certainly looked like that. I mean, that was just a bomb. 370 out to dead center, a clear home run. In my books, that's definitely close to around 390, 400. It was just a bomb. And you could tell when Frankie Rampant was trying to track it down, he knew that ball was going over. Again, what a shot by Quinn McDonald.
Some substitutions were made by the Rams. Metzger is on the mound. Mike Pelly has come back and will play first. Robbie Jones has gone out to right field in place of Kyle DeMayo. As Metzger, first pitch in the first strike. Kevin, we have just learned that part of the New Canaan Metro North line is down right now due to a tree branch that is down on the tracks. So something to keep in mind if you are traveling home now. You'll probably be dealing with bus services if you're connecting from Stanford and having to get back to Glenbrook, Springdale, Talmadge Hill, or New Canaan.
We hope everyone gets home safe. That's certainly due to this wind. It's really picking up now, especially as we get later part of this game.
Gusts around 30 to 35 miles per hour today. It'll be breezy again overnight. Should die down for tomorrow, though. And we're looking at more late spring weather coming our way. Temperatures up into the 80s this week, mostly sunny.
It's a perfect day for golf, put it that way.
I don't think you would want to be playing golf on a day like this.
I'm talking about tomorrow.
Oh, thank God. I was going to say.
On a day like this.
I've seen you on the golf course. You don't need to, you don't need to bring this wind into play as well. As Metzger fights back here now, the count full.
I believe I bring entertainment value at that point to golf rather than, it's the word I'm looking for, but it's not pretty.
Talent.
There you go.
Ignatowicz down with a strikeout. There are two aways. Metzger retires the first batter he faces. And now batting for the second time this inning. Excuse me, that is the third and final out. Side retired. 7 runs, though. And it is a 12-4 Tigers advantage. Top of the 6th coming up after this on the HAN Network.
At Worcester School, we believe summer is a time for kids to be kids. We provide the safe and nurturing environment for them to find activities that match their interests and allow them to create lasting friendships. Summer at Worcester offers 7 weekly sessions at our Danbury campus from Monday, June 26th through Friday, August 11th for pre-K to grade 8. Find out more about our extended hours, new optional lunch program, and a new low price at summer@worcester.org or 203-830-3921. Summer at Worcester, experience the difference.
At Budget Blinds, we're in business to frame the light, the day, and the night. So we give you an exclusive combination of high style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. We believe that everyone, at every budget, deserves style and service. Isn't that a beautiful place to be?
Give your day a jumpstart with the latest news, sports, weather, and more on Coffee Break, live on the HAN Network, weekdays at 11 a.m. Connecticut news doesn't get any more local than on Coffee Break.
Back on the HAN Network, a 12-4 Tigers advantage. 7 runs in the bottom of the 5th. 2 home runs, none bigger than Quinn McDonald's. That'll be the freshman, Rampin, leading it off for the Rams. Rams proved earlier in the year they were capable of big comebacks, but down to 6 outs, and they'll need to make up 8 now of the last 2 innings. As on to pitch is Matt Collin for the Tigers. And a breaking ball, strike 3. There's 1 away. Great outing today from Price. 4 runs, a little more than he's averaged giving up this season, but nothing to hang his head on. He dealt through some trouble and did well. As Andrew Knight will get a pinch hit appearance here for the catcher Arnone. Very patient, taking his time. And now, ready to go. It's the first pitch, a ball down low from Collin, and the count 1-0. As this one is popped up to right field, coming over and making the play was Ignatowicz. 2 away, and Robbie Jones coming to the dish.
Nice athletic play there by Ignatowicz. Second play he's made out in right field. He's really done a nice job out there in right field. You remember that diving catch he made earlier in the game. Nice running catch here. With the wind, too, it's not an easy catch to make.
As the pitch to Jones is a grounder to the right side. It's going to be through the hole between second and first, and a base hit for the senior.
And the final line on the starting pitcher, Alex Price. 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, and a balk.
As it is Bozzella, the shortstop. Now up to the plate. Rams will drop into 4th place with a loss today. There's plenty of room over there. But again, the wind playing all kinds of tricks.
And we've seen Robbie Jones have some difficulty at first base for the Rams, too, as well. That's not easy to make out there. The ball travels in that wind, not easy to play. And you talk about that, all that room out in foul territory as well on the first base and third base side. But the Rams get another life here.
As a called strike to Bozzella on the count 0-2. Against the shortstop, Bozzella. Jones on first. As the pitch down low. Now 1-2. 2 away. Top of the 6th. Rams are chasing 8 after the 7-run outburst. Bottom of the 5th from Ridgefield. As it is all smiles at Governor's Park along the third baseline for the Tigers. Grounded to the third. Fielding and throwing over to first in time was Columbia. And that will do it for the Rams in the 6th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one-man left on at the end of 5 1/2. 12-4 Tigers on the HIAC network.
I can't believe it.
Well, Dad, you did it. You sold 160 cars. Ready to go back upstairs now?
I think it's time. I wonder how the boys are making out in their new office.
Not what I had in mind, Kyle. What, Dad?
Maybe we should retire. Right now, lease a 2017 Rogue S for only $139 a month.
Isn't it time you got Millerized?
The new fishing season is fast approaching, so it's time to head over to the dock shop and get your gear in order. We're now offering bait in both Darien and our Westport location. The dock shop can service and repair your rods and reels, spool up new line, and fill any empty space you might have in your tackle box. Whether you're a fisherman, boater, or beach bum, the dock shop is a unique place to shop. The dock shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, dockshop.com.
Portofino Restaurant and Wine Bar in Bethel, fresh and simple food is our concept. Owned and operated by brothers Rocco and Louie, Portofino has a distinct and diverse food and drink menu. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Come join us for live local music on Tuesdays and Sundays, Wednesday nights for mouthwatering prime rib, and every Thursday night is ladies' night. Planning a party? All our catering menus are personalized to suit your event and your budget. Join us at the Dolan Plaza, 213 Greenwood Ave, Bethel, and call us at 203-797-8131. Like us on Facebook.
Back for the 6th inning on the HAN network. It will be Grandin Grisafi, the junior, leading it off for the Tigers. As Coach Fabry going to come very close to using the entire bench today, Kevin.
Well, especially the later part of the game, you want to get some guys who don't get enough playing time in, especially with the score the way it is right now. And you get to have some of these guys who didn't necessarily get to start, still get at-bats here, still get some reps.
As Metzger dealing. And a ball up high, 1-0 the count. The way it stands now after this game, you're going to have 4 teams sitting at 11-4 in the conference with Staples, Wilton, New Canaan, and Ridgefield.
And again, it just shows that Wednesday night, A lot of eyes are going to be on scoreboards and out-of-town scoreboards as well.
Staples holds the tiebreaker over New Canaan and Ridgefield. But Wilton the tiebreaker over Staples. And Ridgefield the tiebreaker over Wilton and New Canaan. In that scenario, New Canaan, the odd team out, they don't have a win against any of those three, but can go a long way with a win on Wednesday when they play at West Hill. And, of course, right behind them, you've got Norwalk and Trumbull, just a half game behind. Oh, and the defending conference champion, Darien Blue Wave, sitting there in the 8th place position as Metzger doing a strikeout against Grisavi. And there is one away.
That's a nice little pitch there. Little breaking ball that lands perfectly on the black on the inside part of the plate. Nice pitch.
Comes back with a fastball on the outside corner, 0-1 to Collin. Matt Collin with a double, reached on a single, and has scored twice today. As this one lined right back up the middle. Metzger lost his glove, but did well to avoid taking one off the shin.
Now we'll bring up John Thrasher, and he's had himself quite the afternoon. 3 for 3. Couple RBIs, couple stolen bases. Some nice defensive plays out in center field. Really had himself quite the game.
Metzger's first pitch is a ball inside, 1-0 to Thrasher. Tigers will end their season at Fairfield Ward. As this one is grounded to third. They go over to second for one. Is it going to be in time to first? No. Great hustle from Thrasher to break up the double play.
Nice job by Berger there. Trying to start that 5-4-3. They at least get the runner at second. Thrasher's just got too much speed on the base path.
And now it will be Tai Fujitani, member of the FCIAC champion Ridgefield hockey team. He also went on to win the Division I state tournament. First time in program history for the Tigers.
It's a good batch of athletes on this baseball team for the Tigers. You got some basketball, you got some hockey, you also got some football as well. A good mix as they all come together now to play some baseball. Try and bring trophy home to Ridgefield High School.
It's a breaking ball for Metzger, missed upstairs. 2-1 the count. As a fastball swung on and missed. And now 2-2, Metzger just a strike away from getting out of the 6th.
Good velocity on that fastball by Metzger.
There is the 2-2. A breaking ball got Fujitani to chase. And that'll retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. Through 6 innings, it is 12-4 Tigers on the HAN network.
UK Gourmet is the largest specialty grocer in the area, featuring food from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Over 80 teas to choose from and a brilliant assortment of biscuits to go with them. Over 70 cheeses from grass-fed cows, which makes a smashing difference in taste. The creamiest chocolate you'll ever taste using no artificial colors or preservatives. So say hooray for UK Gourmet, 78 Stony Hill Road in Bethel, or visit ukgourmet.us.
When it comes to considering the outside of your home, just imagine the possibilities. Whether your dream is a stunning freeform pool or a tranquil, secluded garden, the team of professionals at Stonebridge Associates will make it a reality. We offer unparalleled landscape design and construction, masonry development, pools, spas, and water features, as well as landscape and garden maintenance. No other firm can offer the same level of creativity, quality, and personal attention. Discover the possibilities at stonebridgeassociates.net or call 203-544-8376 today.
Pizza to satisfy even the most demanding critics. Tuesday Pazza Pizza.
Top of the 7th, and the Rams trying to mount a comeback here, down by 8. Go to another pinch hitter, as it is Trevor DeJengi. Quickly behind 0-2 to Matt Collin.
Matt Collin looked good last inning in his first inning of relief.
Oh, nice slider there. And there is one away with Pelly coming to the plate.
Great off-speed pitch there.
Pelly struck out back in the first. This time he lines one out to right center. It's into the gap and will one-hop the wall. He's heading towards second and will be in with a stand-up double at top of the 7th.
And that's a nice piece of hitting there by Pelly. Just pokes that one out to right field, one hops the wall. That's a shot out there. It's 330 out to the right center. Nice piece of hitting.
11-4 the score. As Austin Pelly now standing in there for the Rams, takes a strike. So the younger Rams getting at-bats now. Pelly a senior, though. And some work off the bench today. Chasing one down low there. Now it's 0-2. Mike Pelly on second. Austin at the dish. 0-2 pitch outside. You can see Colin saying, my fault.
Yeah, you see a little bit of a weird delivery. That one, he just held onto the ball a little too long. Late release. You saw that one almost go all the way to the backstop.
Fastball on the outside corner and Pelly down swinging. There are 2 away. And it is Spencer Williams at the dish. The goal line quarterback for the Rams football team in the fall. He hits a grounder back to a diving Collin. He can't handle it. Firing over from second. And it is an error throw from Motil. So Williams on. He gets an RBI as well. And a little bit of life here for the Rams.
2-out rally perhaps. Motil had a little bit of difficulty getting that ball out of his glove. He had to rush the throw and it goes behind the bag. So the Canaan Rams catch a break and have an extra life here. The last licks.
Check swing from Tamburo. Foul ball on one. Of course, Williams, we were saying that goal line quarterback for the Rams took a lot of pride in leading the conference in touchdown percentages. The Rams would score a touchdown 100% of the time that Williams came in to lead the offense.
That's not bad.
As Tamburo waits for the 0-1.
There's that nasty breaking ball pitch from Matt Collin.
He is making batters look silly right now, swinging at that. Tigers 1 strike away from ending this one. It's an 11-5 lead. Tamburo trying to keep the Rams alive. Fly ball to center field. Retreating back is Thrasher. He plants under it and makes the catch. And that will do it. The 6th run, 5th inning proves to be the difference as Ridgefield rolls 11-5 over the Rams. West Hill can clinch the conference with a win at Stanford today, and the standings just got a lot more confusing for Dave Stewart of FCIAC.net. Let's step aside one more time. When we come back, we'll have Kev's final thoughts and send you on your way from the HAN Network.
Family and Children's Aid has been serving the community since 1809 and is now the largest outpatient children's mental health care provider in Western Connecticut. Our innovative services include providing shelter to homeless moms and children, substance abuse intervention, mental health counseling, and foster and adoptive services, among others. Our goal is to provide individuals and families a safe haven and hope for a brighter future. Find out more about us at fcaweb.org and call our Danbury campus at 203-748-5689.
Wild Birds Unlimited, your one-stop shop for all your backyard bird hobby needs. Premium bird seed, freshly delivered each week. A great selection of bird feeders, houses, a patented pole system, bird baths, and a vast array of wonderful gifts of whimsy and nature. Visit us at 356 Heights Road in Darien, next to the post office, and across from Norotan Heights Railroad Station.
Back at Governor's Park in Ridgefield, where the Tigers an 11-5 win at home over the New Canaan Rams. Both teams now sit 11-4 in conference play. They are to be determined, most likely somewhere in the 2 to 5 spot, Kev, depending what else happens around the league. But what impressed you today most in the Tigers' win?
I thought Alex Price looked strong after a bit of a slow start. He really got back to his own groove. The middle part of the innings, did a nice job, worked 5 innings, did a great job. 6 strikeouts that kind of go unnoticed. Thought he was pretty dominant at times, but it was a Tigers offense that was great. Thought John Thrasher had probably one of the best games he's ever had. He goes 3 for 3, couple RBIs, great on the base pass, showed his defense, and how about that? Look, it just works out that he gets the final out of the afternoon. So John Thrasher and me had a great game, player of the game for me, and the pitching staff just has to continue to be strong for the Tigers, and I think they can make a serious run in the FCIAC postseason.
A little surprising when you think about, talking on Nutmeg Sports today, what the keys to success were going to be. It was all about New Canaan's bats and Ridgefield's pitching. The Tigers come out, put 11 runs up on the board, 4 of them coming via the home run, as Macchia and McDonald flirted with the long ball a little bit today. Ridgefield goes on the road now. They will close their season out at Fairfield Ward. New Canaan, they've got to go to West Hill on Wednesday to take on the #1 seed Vikings. A lot of fun from Governor's Park. We're back tomorrow morning. Coffee break at 11 a.m. with Kate Chaplensky. A drive with Denise. A special Nutmeg Sports tomorrow afternoon, 2:45 from the Country Club of New Canaan. We will have FCIAC Golf on the network. The Rams hosting the Blue Wave. And, of course, more baseball coming later this week on Wednesday. We will tweet out where we'll be later in the week. For Kevin Coleman, I'm Frank Renito. We thank you for tuning in to the home of FCIAC Sports, the HAN Network.